Hello, ladies. Grab your glass of wine or vodka or orange juice, whatever your spirit of choice, because this is going to be an ode to my dear Dr. Sudip from Bulbul, the hauntingly beautiful movie from the year 2020, starring Tripti Dimri, Avinash Tiwari, and the quietly brilliant Parambrata Chattopadhyay, or the good doctor himself. You know how sometimes the flashier things grab our attention first in life because they demand it, and we only later realize the value of things that weren't quite as flashy. They were quiet, but they were full of the kind of beauty that lingers. For me, that movie was Bulbul. It wasn't particularly scary for a horror film, nor particularly mysterious for a thriller. I had gone in for a quick high and it didn't give me that on the first watch. But I watched it again recently, 3 years and a few landslides later in my own life, and suddenly I couldn't get over the sheer beauty of it. Every single word had weight. No dialogue in the movie was wasted. Little was said and so much was expressed. And that's when I fell in love again with Dr. Sudip, the character of Dr. Sudip, and this is an ode to him. In my understanding, there are two kinds of love in this world. One is where two people look in the same direction, they have shared values, they have common interests, a shared vision for life. It's partnership. And then there's the other kind of love, the kind when two people truly see each other fully, deeply, undeniably. They see and they are seen by each other fully. They may not necessarily have much in common on the outside, but their essences recognize each other. Or, as Emily Bronte once said, whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. The second kind, I believe, is the prototype of the eternal female fantasy of love. It's not about being rescued, it's about being seen in all our wisdom and our stupidity, in our light and our shadow, in our confusion and our power. It's about having a witness. We want the man we love to be a mirror, not to flatter us or to tame us, but to reflect everything that we are back to us, and in that reflection, to never flinch, to never try to fix, just stay and maybe even admire us a little bit. We don't need a savior, we need an ally. And Dr. Sudeep was that for Bulbul, her strongest ally, and he was that extremely silently, gracefully, and completely. He is the epitome of a man written by a woman, a much needed cool breeze in the parched world of Bulbul, where every man tried to reduce her, judge her, place her somewhere on the tired spectrum of Madonna and whore, and on the basis of how she fared on that scale, decided what to do with her. She was abused, she was punished, sometimes because she wasn't innocent enough, and sometimes because she was too innocent and was too easy to take advantage of. But not him, not Dr. Sudeep. Dr. Sudeep didn't need to contain Bulbul. He didn't need to define her to desire her. He didn't need to run away from the fire in her. He stood beside it. He saw the innocence within her, even within her murderous rage. For him, Bulbul never truly became the witch, but more importantly, she also never became a goddess. She was still Bulbul, a girl, a woman, the force. And he saw her, admired her, desired her, protected her, all while letting her be. Dr. Sudeep is intelligent, of course. He is a doctor. He is well educated and he is well aware of the world around him. But so is Satya, educated and worldly. So, what's the difference? Dr. Sudeep doesn't wear his intelligence like armor. not because he is modest, but because he is centered. He knows who he is. His degrees, while good achievements, are not his identity. He knows without them, he would still be him. He bows to Bulbul not to worship her but to honor her. And his respect for her never ever dilutes his desire for her. He is one of those rare men who can respect and desire a woman at the same time. He looks at Bulbul with a really soft smile, like he is looking at something precious, someone precious, all while being fully aware of everything she has done and is still doing. He sees the fierceness in the innocence, the clarity and the confusion, and he creates a space where she can be all of it without shrinking, without apologizing. He is the opposite of insecure, not in a cocky, I've got this way, but in a calm, I know, and that's enough way. He is so deeply perceptive, he reads between the lines, he listens to what isn't always said, he understands what is unspeakable sometimes. He never has a need to confront Bulbul. He makes room not for the version of her that he prefers, but for the whole truth of her being. He tries to protect Bulbul at the expense of his own self preservation repeatedly, and he does this while getting nothing out of it. No label, no promise, no reward, just her presence. And in return, he offers his presence to her. Their relationship has no name. This, I believe, is our version of unconditional love, the kind of emotional generosity women have always dreamt of, but is so rarely seen reflected on screen or in real life for that matter. He is her safe space, but he isn't stale, he isn't boring. The safety he provides is not performative propriety. He ignites her mind. He is where safety and growth can coexist. At some point in the movie, he accepts to Bulbul that he is kind of a coward and laughs about it. How brave is that for a man to let go of his false bravado? I'd even argue that the beginning of all true courage is this, and maybe exactly that's why he's able to be so courageous in what he is to Bulbul. Even in the end of the movie, when the world forces him to name what she had become, he does not betray her. She's not a witch, he says, she's a goddess. But even then, he doesn't place her on a pedestal. He doesn't turn her into something untouchable or pure. He simply sees her in her fullness. And that is what makes Dr. Sudip so unforgettable. He is where a woman can be everything and still be loved. And I hope that all of you find someone like Dr. Sudip. Thank you.